Let's take a look at the simple table component. So far we've only used the standard table. The standard table is focused on a dynamic number of rows with static columns. However, the simple table allows us to easily create a grid with either the rows or the columns being dynamic. Let's begin by taking the simple table and dropping it onto our report. And the simple table also has a data key. We need to specify a data source for it to use. So let's go to the key browser, we'll drag and drop data down to the data key. Now I'd like the simple table to show each piece of equipment, as well as the total amount of downtime occurrences and the average duration of each occurrence. I want this broken down per piece of equipment. So to start, we'll come up to our key browser, we'll take the equipment key, we'll drop it in the upper left-hand corner. Now it's important to note that this top row is a header row. It's a special type of row. And you can see in the property inspector, there is currently one header row. You can add more, or you can set it to 0 to remove the header row. The header row is special in that the simple table will add a new column for each value in the equipment key. Just to show you what that looks like, let's take a look at the preview mode. And each piece of equipment has its own column. We also have 2 blank columns here. That's because the simple table has 2 blank columns, so we can go ahead and remove those. Let's go ahead and set columns down to 1, and then let's get rid of that last row as well. So we'll set this to 2. Next, let's go ahead and take our count key. Now remember, for count to show up here, we need to set show calculations to true. We'll drag that to the second row, and then we'll expand our duration key. We'll take the average, and we'll drop that on the bottom. If we take a look at this in preview, it looks about right. Now it'd be nice if we had a header onto the side here just to say what each of these rows represented. So let's do that next. We'll come back to design, and we'll select the simple table, and we will come down to the header columns property. We'll set this to 1. And let's put some text in here. So we'll type dt count. And we'll do, in this one here, we'll do average duration. And we can go ahead and format these a little bit too. Let's do red text there. We'll do add a gray background, sure, why not? And we'll do the same thing for our average duration. And let's go ahead and resize that since it's being drawn a little off the report. So we'll come over here, just squeeze that down a bit. That looks better. So you can see with the simple table, you can very quickly add a table inside of your report.